Hey everyone, this is Joanne coming to you live from Texas. I'm also known as #UnicornBoss. So as you guys are jumping online tonight, go ahead and hit me up with some unicorn emojis since those are my jam. If you're grabbing me live, go ahead and leave me a number 1. And if you're catching me on the replay, go ahead and leave me a number 2. So super excited tonight, you guys. We're gonna be making my favorite keto cookies. So if you're into chocolate, if you're into cookies, go ahead and leave me some cookie or some chocolate emojis in the comments. I'm really excited to share this recipe for you. So I see a bunch of you guys jumping online. Welcome. Go ahead and say hi. Let me know where you're coming in from. If you're grabbing me live, go ahead and leave me a number 1. And if you're catching me on the replay, go ahead and leave me a number 2. By the way, if you're a brand new friend, go ahead and comment new. Hitting my bowl here. Go ahead and comment new in the comments so that way I can circle back around and say hi to you. I've made a ton of brand new friends recently, so if you're brand new to me, welcome. My name is Joanne. I've been keto over 1 year now. I'm down 60 pounds and I'm just super passionate about the keto lifestyle. It has honestly saved my life. So if you are keto, go ahead and comment keto in the comments and let me know how long you've been on the journey. And feel free to give yourself a shout out today. It's Transformation Tuesday, so I always put up a really fun post on my page. So if you want to go back and participate, I ask you guys to share your recent goals, your recent transformations, your NSVs, how much weight you've lost, a before and after photo, whatever floats your boat. So make sure you go back and participate on that thread today on my page. So thanks for the unicorns, you guys. Hi Alex, welcome. So happy to have you. So let me say hi to a few people real quickly here and then we'll go ahead and get started. So tonight we're making my favorite keto cookie. So I've actually never made this myself. Normally, Boss Lee makes this for me and when I go over to her house and I eat these cookies. So I'm really excited to try this myself and have some in my own home. So if you guys love cookies, if you love chocolate especially, go ahead and give me some cookie or chocolate emojis in the comments here because you guys are gonna love this recipe. It's so amazing. So let's see who we have here. Let me just say hi to a few people real quick and then we'll go ahead and get started. So hey Alex, welcome. We've got Michelle and Kelly, Annette, thanks for the unicorns, Leah, Tracy, Stacy, hey Sharon, welcome, so happy to have you. Hi Eric, Rebecca, so many of you, so thank you so much for jumping online tonight. Oh, it's gonna be the death of me, I swear. So if you guys have a lot of fun and you enjoy my page, make sure you go ahead and give my video a quick share. I so appreciate your love and support. And if you haven't friended me or followed me yet, go ahead and do that right now. If you click right on the bottom here, it will pop up. You can do follow and see first, and then click the 3 dots and turn on your live notifications. And feel free to share me to your favorite keto group. I love connecting with other keto people on the journey. So hi Sherry, welcome. So tonight we're doing a chocolate Ricotta cookie. So I promise you guys this is like my favorite keto cookie. It's so delicious. I've never made these. I've eaten them. It's actually my friend's recipe, or I'm not sure where she got it from actually. So my first time making it and I'm really excited to share it with you guys. So let's go ahead and get started. It's not a lot of ingredients, so hopefully you guys can see okay. We have a little bit more space today. By the way, I did order a new tripod. So when that comes, the setup is gonna be much better. It's gonna have better lighting and everything like that. And I'll be able to put you guys on the floor where we can get a better viewing angle. So super excited about that. Thanks for sharing, sweet Kelly. I so love and appreciate you. Give the video a quick share, you guys. Go ahead and give me some hearts right here. It really helps me out. I love and appreciate you so much. And hi Edna, welcome. So happy to have you. So let's go ahead and get started. So we just have a few ingredients here. I've got some ricotta, some egg, salt, we've got some keto-friendly sweeteners, some raw cacao, some almond flour, and some vanilla extract. So if you guys are brand new to me, I only do quick and easy keto. Back when I first started this keto journey, I was working a very busy corporate job, anywhere from 40 to 60 hour work weeks. So quick and easy is kind of my jam. It's kind of my motto. I'm actually not that confident in the kitchen, although now after doing this for almost 2 years, I do love to cook and I am starting to learn to enjoy it. But when I first started, I was not that good, you guys. So I promise, if you're brand new, let me know if you're new keto in the comments, but I promise you, you can do this too. So hi Silvana, welcome. Hi Zugi and Lisa, so happy to have you guys. So we're gonna start with, by the way, my oven is preheating to 350 degrees, and we're gonna start with our dry ingredients. So let's go ahead and grab a cup of almond flour. So while I'm getting this ready, go ahead and share with me what you had for your keto dinner tonight. I would love to hear about it. If I can get this open. It never fails, you guys. Live camera, like all of the things go crazy. Oh my goodness. Come on, open. Whew. Boy there, I thought I was gonna have to knock on somebody's door and get me to help. Hi Lisa, welcome. Okay, so what was I saying? I think we need a cup of almond flour. So Renee said she had zucchini boats. Oh, that's one of my favorite things to have. I love it. Stir fry with leftover steak. That sounds amazing. Cauliflower mac and cheese. You guys know that back in my Carbolicious days, macaroni and cheese was my all-time favorite food of all time, so that really speaks to my heart. Dill pickles and cream cheese. Edna, hopefully that was just a snack and not your dinner. That's not enough, but for a snack, that's amazing. I love it. Okay, let's see what else we need. We need a half a teaspoon of baking powder. So how are you guys doing on your keto journey? Go ahead and let me know in the comments. If you're doing awesome, you can let me know. Just comment awesome and tell me what some of the great things are that are happening for you on your keto journey. And if you're struggling, go ahead and comment struggle. Let me know. Don't be shy. We've all struggled at some point, especially if you're brand new. So if you're having trouble, I would love to hear about it, and I can swing back through later and check the comments and see what I can get you some kind of resources to help support you on your keto journey. So all thanks for the love, Linda. I so appreciate you. Where did I get my almond flour? I actually got this one here at Walmart. This was a really good deal. I can't remember the price on this, but this is a 2-pound bag, and I think it was about $10. So it was a really good price. So, but I typically buy, usually just wherever the sales and the deals are. I've been going to Tom Thumb lately. They've been having some really great deals there. So yeah, whatever works best for you. A carne asada taco bowl. That sounds amazing. Hi, Georgia from Australia. So happy to have you. What time is it over there? It's late here, so maybe it's early over there for you. Okay, we need a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. So let me do that next. So I've just got some pink Himalayan salt in this container, you guys, in case you're wondering why I have it like this. And let's do either a 1/4 cup or a 1/2 cup of raw cacao powder. So this is the cacao powder that I have here, you guys. I think I happen to get, I'm making cookies, Linda, so that's what the almond flour is for. Almond flour is keto. You could also potentially use coconut flour, although I don't know how it would hold up for this recipe. So, okay, so not too bad over there in Australia. So this is the cacao powder that I use. You're basically just looking for a cacao powder that doesn't have any added sugar, in case you're brand new, because I know I was at some point and I didn't know what to look for. So I like to get one like this just because it has a little bit more of the raw benefits of cacao. So this one here has got some extra I can't say that word, antioxidant support, vitamins, minerals, natural fibers, and things like that. So it's an extra $1 or $2, but if you can get yourself the nice cacao, I think it's worth it. I'm kind of a chocolate snob. So hi Sarah, welcome, and hey Kylie, so happy to have you, sweet sister. So this one here, if you look at the ingredients, it's just raw cacao powder and there are no added sugars. So really nice to have this in your keto cupboard. It lasts me a really long time, so I never really have to replace it too often. And let me see here. So I do like my cookies really dark chocolatey, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and use a half a cup instead of just doing the quarter cup. So you can feel, I'll let you guys know in the comments. This is my first time making these. I've only had them at my friend's house, so I'm not sure how much she was using, but I can give you guys some feedback once this is all done and let you know how it turned out with a half a cup of raw cacao. So, I always manage to get this raw cacao powder everywhere. I don't think it matters. I mean, mine's just a regular one, but you could probably get the dark if you had it. So I'm not actually adding chocolate chips to this one. I really love the consistency of how it is without them, but I think you most certainly could. I do have some Lily's dark chocolate chips in my cupboard. So, oh cool, so you have like a super dark cacao. I think that would be amazing. So if it was super dark, I would probably start with a quarter of a cup, just so that way it's not too bitter for you. Wanted to get some of that chocolate powder off of my fingers. Thanks for sharing, sweet Kylie. I so appreciate you. Hi, Dodie, coming all the way from Hong Kong. How are you doing, sweet sister? Okay, let me see if I missed any of our dry ingredients. So we got our almond flour, our baking powder, our salt, our cocoa powder, and now we're gonna do our keto-friendly sweetener. So feel free to share with me in the comments what kind of sweetener you like to use on your keto journey. This one here is my personal favorite. It's called Pure. This is a stevia, pure stevia. It's, make sure, because a lot of the stevias are a blend, so some of them will actually have raw cane sugar inside of them. So you always wanna check on the back of the ingredients, and I find that stevia is one of the worst ones that's kind of like very deceiving on the label when you first look at it. So this one here is a blend, but it's erythritol and stevia, and that's it. So no cane sugar in this one. So this is a really good one, and the cool thing about it is it's very concentrated, so you always want half whatever the recipe calls for. So the recipe calls for a half a cup of erythritol, so I'm only going to use a quarter of a cup to get this one going. Yeah, I'm so excited to see you, Dodie. I hope that you are well. Yeah, cocoa powder can be bitter, so I think the key is to help combat that is just to make sure that you have a really good sweetener to go along with it, and make sure you're not using too much. So, what'd I say? Quarter of a cup. I actually made a mistake because the other day I made a keto chocolate milkshake, and I usually put a tablespoon of raw cacao in my keto milkshake, and I was a little overzealous. It was kind of like a heaping tablespoon, and boy did I notice the difference. I overdid it, and it was really bitter to me. So definitely when you are cooking, make sure you don't go too crazy with the cacao, and make sure you're using a sweetener that works really well for you. So yeah, Swerve and Truvia are really good ones. Be careful with Truvia because some of those are like a weird blend. So hi Suzanne, so happy to see you, sweet sister. So let's see, what else do we need? So I think that is all of our dry ingredients. So let me just grab, I guess I could use this spoon here, but let me just kind of give this a quick stir and get it combined. So if you had some big lumps, you might want to sift this. I don't have a sift right now, so for those of you that are brand new to me and you don't know, I just moved from New York to Texas. So I'm still kind of getting settled into my new place, but I love it here. It's amazing. So if you're from Texas, feel free to share with me what your favorite things are. I'm just having so much fun checking out the area. So there we go. So let's go ahead and start to put in, our wet ingredients. So we need cottage cheese. So I went ahead and already measured this out. So I think I did 8 tablespoons to get myself the 4 ounces of ricotta. So I know this might seem really weird, you guys, but it's really, really delicious. Once these bake up, they're literally my favorite keto cookie. They almost taste like a brownie. So if you love brownies, I know you will really love this recipe. It's really, really good. Okay, so now we're gonna do a half a teaspoon of vanilla extract, and I do have the imitation one, you guys. If you could do the pure vanilla, of course, that's gonna be so much better. But I was on a budget restocking my cupboard when I first moved here, so we went with the imitation vanilla at this time until I can get the better one. And I've just got 1 egg here as well. Okay. So I just have to heat I had some melted butter, but it started to get hard again in my bowl here. So I'm just re-softening up my butter real quickly. Okay, that's looking better. So I went to stir it around and it was like already re-solidified, so that wasn't gonna work out. Yes, Claudia, I think you would really love this recipe. This is really my favorite keto cookie. Oh, you guys see Bean walking around? Yeah, I'm sure he is. He's in charge of the food room, so he'll be nosy here, hoping that I'm gonna drop something. So, all right, we've got our vanilla, our egg, our butter, and our ricotta, and I believe that's all the ingredients. So let me go ahead and start to give this a stir here, and we will see how it goes. If you have a mixer, that would be a much better choice. I'm gonna have to do things manually here. I still have to pick myself up a mixer, so it's fine. No, get down. So I usually like to try and do 1 keto treat every week, and I mean, it's just me at home, so they last me usually the full week. So you could freeze half of these, just so that way they don't go bad and they last longer. But what is your typical routine like? I would love to hear about it, you guys. I like to, experiment with new recipes and try new things. So usually doing 1 sweet treat every week kind of helps to set me up for success on my keto. That way I am not, tempted to cheat. So I find that, if I can keep some keto cookies around, some fat bombs in my freezer, things like that, what have you, it really helps me to kind of I don't often get sweet cravings, but these are going to be nice and high in fat, so they do help to support your keto journey and just make sure that you are, staying on track. And at least if my friends want to go out and have ice cream or something like that, at least I know I can come home and get something really delicious that's, or take it with me, that's good for me. So, okay. I'm gonna switch over to a fork, I think. But we're pretty much almost combined here, and then I'm going to go ahead and put this on my cookie dish and get it going. Try the Madagascar vanilla extract. It's awesome to bake with. Williams Sonoma. Awesome. Thanks for sharing that with me. I really appreciate it. Yeah, I was at, I forget what store I was at, and you know, God, this smells so good. The vanilla extract was crazy expensive, so I was like, kind of had to put that on the back burner. So, you know, for those of you, I've been sharing pretty openly about my move from New York to Texas and, you know, what that's kind of been like. And for those of you that are brand new keto, you know, the most common objection I get to keto is that keto is expensive. And I really just kind of want to like get that out of your head. And one thing that I've been sharing, since I do need to start over fresh and restock my pantry, what have you, is that you can just buy one of the expensive items every shopping trip. You know, so for me, the most expensive things to kind of restock on are the healthy fats and the oils. So, you know, my first shopping trip, I got a nice high quality olive oil. My next one, I did, you know, nice high quality MCT oil. My third trip, I did some coconut oil. So you can kind of break it up. Don't feel pressured, you guys, to just like go in and spend like $400 on stuff. So an alternative to almond flour typically is coconut flour. I don't know how it would hold up on in this recipe here, but please feel free to try it and let us know and share in the comments. It's so delicious. I think it's really worth the risk of maybe it not turning out so great. It's just gonna change the consistency a little bit and maybe how moisturized the cookie is. So, hey Amy, and somebody else coming in, Sharon from San Antonio, so welcome, happy to have you. So that's it, you guys. It's almost like a mousse. It's really chocolatey. It's like a whipped consistency almost. So, and they will flatten out and turn into like really cute little cookies once they're all done here. So let me go ahead and move some of this stuff out of the way, and we'll start putting it on the pan together. So I'm just gonna try and do like a tablespoon, roughly. And then if you are gifted enough that you know how to do a really great icing, my friend does normally, and I'll have to see if I can grab the recipe from her and do it for you guys one day, but she does a funfetti white cake icing to put on top of these. So, which is just, it's so spectacular. I'm always like, every time I go over her house, I'm like, can you make me the chocolate cookies with the cake icing? And the cake icing is kind of like a fat bomb. So it's so delicious and good, and it's a really great way to just get some extra healthy fats into your diet. So if you struggle to get those healthy fats in, let me know, comment fat in the comments. So little tricks like this can really help up your keto game. But the hardest part about, especially cookies like these, because they are so delicious, this one looks really big. Let me half some of these, is that you can't go crazy with these. So, you know, a lot of times people reach out to me and they say, you know, I'm stalled on my keto journey, I'm not losing. And usually one of the very, you know, first 3 questions I'll ask them is, how many sweet treats are you eating every day? You know, just because these are keto doesn't mean you can eat 5 or 6 of them. So I really try to limit my sweet treats like this to 1 or 2 a day. You know, maybe 1 in the afternoon and 1 after dinner. So, you know, if you find that you're struggling at all and you're stalled, go ahead and comment stuck in the comments. I would love to try and help you, but typically, you know, a lot of people, I don't know if it's just that they don't have control, but it's just like they taste so delicious and they are good for you that sometimes people just eat too many sweet treats. And it can really stall your keto journey. My hands are totally clean. clean, by the way, so if this is gross to some of you, I'm sorry. These are just for me. Nobody's gonna eat these unless I have a friend come over, so we are good to go. All right. So I did kind of larger on the larger size cookies, you guys, but I got 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, and the recipe said that I would get about 14 cookies. So it looks like I'm right on track with, you know, how many I was supposed to get. So, hey Bonnie, welcome. So happy to have you, sweet sister. So can you put them on parchment paper? Absolutely. I happen to have an eco-friendly reusable parchment paper here. So that's all that is. It's like a silicone baking sheet. So let me tell you how long these are gonna cook, and then make sure you swing back to my page once they're done, and I'll let you know how they turned out. So we're gonna let these cook for 14 to 18 minutes. So that way they're not runny in the middle. Make sure you don't overbake them, and they really are so yummy and delicious. So thank you guys for joining me tonight. Don't forget to friend me and follow me. If you enjoy the recipe, give the video a quick share, and if you'd like to be a part of my secret recipe group, go ahead and comment group in the comments, and I would love to get you guys an invite. So thank you, have a great night. I'll be back to chat with you again soon. Take care.